And yeah,
I actually hope they don't pick Sion. Oh,
they will.
They're
It's
picking
just
Sion.
like every team is like, okay, well, Gwen is the one real counter to Sion. But we've seen a lot of other things. We've seen Gnar, which actually is also banned. We've seen Jax. I mean, there is a lot of other things you can pick into this. It's not like Sion is like, okay, well, they don't have Gwen, so I guess we just win. We've even seen, you know, not going to name any names, but Gwen's lose to Sion as well.
Yeah. We have
Cho'Gath into Sion. That's another option.
So,
you could also just pick another tank.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to play Ornn and be like, we have better long-range engage now, and we have an insane front line, and we have, like, they can both initiate fights. They can also disengage from fights. They also have Zeri. They have Wild Growth, which has both.
Did you say Zeri?
Yeah, they have Zeri.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's not very polite.
Good, positive vibes. As, okay, we got a gank in the bottom lane. Who could have seen this coming? As Raptor with a red buff gets in there. He's still on vision, and he is going to stick around. Probably just going to do the Krugs, and he will be fine.
Yep, he's going to take those away. Paulo will clear the ward. And now there's just no vision here for Lost Boy and Carpe. You've got to know he's there. They're going to maybe try to push him off here, but I don't think this is ideal. Good knockup.
Yeah, at this point,
can't always be.
It's kind of off and on, you know? Not every day is a good day, right?
Yeah, it oscillates between horrible and mediocre. And I don't know which side we're on today. But it's okay. Winner is over here. Frim is probably not okay. Zess has enough mana for
not
like
okay,
1
bro.
Q. Let's see if he's gonna commit. There's a ward that's pretty huge.
Spotted. Got him. Now he could still hang around. Yeah, I mean, he could still do this. But Frim is aware. Honestly, he's aware of it. And he is going to stop the back. There he goes. Winner's like, oh, crap.
See if anyone on Gen.G falls behind and turns into a Wealth with a WHELP. But at this moment in time, looking pretty good.
Yeah, no Anixia in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go. That's lost, but he is dead.
Got
Does not even get to flash away. So he's going to save that for the next fight. And Wolf, I don't know. Maybe Challenger's just the place where you get 2 zeros because Bro are absolutely just dunking on them today.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Winner's plan is here. They don't have Shiv yet for Ophelia. He's coming in there. He just gets Polymorph pushed away. Like, this is how you could maybe steal a Herald at best or lose the game right now. So I hope for the best for you, Gen.G.
Zess is going to ult in, and the Smite will... I don't even know who picked that up. We'll have to wait and see. But Bro, doing pretty decent, although getting low here is Kara. Sticks around. Frim also going to be taken out, as Raptor looks like he did pick up the eye at least.
The game is a lot more even now after that Rift Herald fight as Raptor's going in.
Yeah, getting in onto Winner, but the TPs are coming out. Raptor is quite tanky, as both tanks, though, are going to join the fight. Frim and Zest getting on in here. And this is a fight over the Cloud Drake. Bro is able to get pretty much all the Drakes except one in the last game. And actually, maybe they just got all of them, not sure. Still going to have good position here on this Chemtech Drake.
Another flank.
Yeah, Lost Ball on the flank, trying to get into that back line, is going to catch Palu and Frim, but that's not really the critical targets here. Going to deny the Ornn ult, but Zest now does not have any help. Everybody else is so low on health outside of Ophelia, but as we know, he just shivs people, and that's it. So, that's going to be a kill now for the Zeri. Maybe like a mini Zeri moment.
Then this fight is more disastrous, of course, on the side of Gen.G is. Okay, once again, Lospa.
Karis, though, with the Proto Belt, just going to use that to gain a little bit of space.
But where he or she or it is from is less relevant to me.
This going to get a bunch done onto Enosh here, but again, he is Zeri, and...
Enosh is like, did I mess up, or will I actually wipe your entire team? I don't know,
I mean, he ulted 3 of them and got the Wild Growth, right? So it's like, okay, you do not have the damage. Did a little bit of damage. Rocket is Enchanter, yes. Raptor once again, TP forced out from both top laners. This is just the way this goes. Paulo almost dies to the LeBlanc.
This turret is dead. It's gone.
Hey, Gen.G getting some space on the map. The Wolf turret is down. There's no Zoe, but that's fine.
Yeah, still applies in this case with a LeBlanc. And Ophelia's in the back line here. Paulo in danger. Ow! Not that much danger, apparently. Was in danger, but he's okay. As this is actually going to be the Drake going over to Gen.G. Okay, savings break. Bro not in position to contest. And I do think that, unfortunately, Bro here have messed up their macro a little bit. Paulo taking a ton of damage in that.
Hasn't been the most entertaining, as here we go. TP comes in from Frim.
Let's see that LeBlanc poke. Ophelia is coming on the flank angle here. There is a ward, or it's the scuttle, rather. Zest not in a great position to engage. This is wild, this setup for this fight. Everything's going wide. And here comes Ophelia. The poke. The poke. The poke.
Oh, Zest in a bit of trouble too. He's actually taking some critical damage here from Enosh. As meanwhile, Ophelia is doing the same to Raptor.
Yeah, I mean, Ophelia is doing damage to the whole team, whereas they're just doing damage to Zest. So I'm kind of liking this for Gen.G.
Hey, they want to get in. They Tibbers onto Carfe, who is now out of the fight, but the Orin ultimate actually gets some good work there as well, as Carfe trying to fight front to back. Down goes Annie. And now Gen.G have a potential to win this fight here. Enosh, wild growth, but not able to do critical damage in this fight as he's trying to do so now.
How good is Zeri?
How good is the Zeri? And the Zeri player, Ophelia, is here. I mean, all 5 of them are here. Enosh, that was a little bit too close. He's going to get chained, and he is going to die. As the Zeri, this time, not good enough. And Gen.G will win a big fight. I feel like Zest is really providing a good front line. The damage actually nicely split, as this time, though, they're going to get caught in the mid lane as Carpe, no cleanse, no hope. As Tibbers comes down, he is DED dead. As now Enosh coming on in here. The Orn ult is fantastic, actually. Catches both of them. As Ophelia now on the run, he's not really able to do much. I mean, he will survive because he's LeBlanc. And that might just be the Baron. They are going to start it up here.
All right, Ophelia, how good is that poke? He's going to have to make a lot happen here with very little. He is starting things off here very nicely. I think Breon should just continue to focus the Baron, have Fryn be the gatekeeper here. And I think they should still be able to secure this. Karis also has his stun prepped right now, and Tibbers is doing a ton of damage. Ooh, misses it.
Ophelia's like, I got to get my damage numbers high. I got to get in there and poke. Karis got TP. He's got a stopwatch. And he's going to survive for now. Stun not there on the Zest, but Tibbers out there doing damage. Winner in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Orn ult. As Sudge ult is going to miss. Flash in from Karis. As he's looking for the stun, he's going to get it onto Zest underneath this turret. And unfortunately, he's just out of position for now. Too far down the lane. The TP comes in. And Bro going to turn this fight in their favor.
Okay. We did it.
Now Gen.G, they're still ahead in terms of gold. So they say, well, we can still fight this. They obviously don't have gold numbers, but they can feel that, okay, we've still got some decent power. Ophelia still being annoying on the side. And again, he doesn't really do much damage as the Sedge ult into a Scion. Definitely an interesting choice. As Orn also going to charge into Scion. That's also an interesting choice. Lostbow with a very nice engage here. Frim in a lot of trouble. Down he will go as Enosh in the pit here. Not really able to get much critical damage onto this team, as now he is still trying to engage. Very low on health, as one more auto will do it, and there it is from Ophelia. He gets in, as the Dragon also will get onto Gen.G, and the Ophelios does almost 8,000 damage.
Yeah. Maybe that one needs a look too.
200 years?
I think that this was a very sloppy fight for Bro, and I think a lot of it comes down to Raptor's decision to try to
deciding that, hey, I want better autos, and it's probably a good idea. I think that just the amount of on-hit damage you get from that is insane. As once again, a fight from Gen.G into Bro looking for the kill, as Enosh is just going to assassinate Carfe. You cannot get away from the Zeri. If she has room, she will chase you down. Here comes Enosh once again, just running into 2 people, does not give a damn. As underneath the turret, yeah, cool turret, Bro, he says. Gonna take out Winner. No, he's gonna go into the stopwatch. Will die eventually to Raptor.
So,
Paulo nearly dies, and Lostbow will.
Are we just gonna classify Zeri as a bruiser now as well? Like, I feel like at this point, like...
They're losing their base, by the way.
Yeah, well, okay, he will get out. Tibbers gonna drop down. And so they did. Now, this fight is really important. This is where we need to see Zeri pop off if Bro is going to win this one. Otherwise, I think we're going to a third.
Right. A little bit of a late TP from Zest, but it's okay. Nothing really has happened, and he knows that he can just stand in the front and try to bait out a bunch of abilities into him once again. That is definitely going to be the goal for Zest in this fight. Damage coming in onto the Baron, or the Dragon rather. Kara still on the back side of this one. Lospa looking for the angle. He will not find it as there is an angry Annie here as Winner gonna get on top of that. Damage already being done to Frim on the top side. You see that Ophelia's consistent poke is actually just way too much for him to handle, as now they're just backing away. Karis nearly dies. And okay, flash in. Winner's gonna go down, but it's still gonna be LeBlanc that gets the Cloud Soul, but now it's a 5v4, and Enosh gets the backline here as the damage comes out from the Aphelios, but it is not nearly enough. Enosh has a stopwatch as well. He misses the dash over the wall, as we are on a wild ride,
Aphelios
ladies
is
and
actually
gentlemen.
just going to try to like end the game backdoor here while they're slowly backing. Not actually, but he's going to be able to help send these in. And he kind of harass him and hit these turrets. Yeah, he's going to hit the turret a few times here. Actually might be able to get one.
This is the Lichbane tech as well, so Ophelia, I think he's totally fine.
Yeah, he flashes because
like
Karis,
desperate, yeah.
Yeah, he almost had his stun prep,
Oh,
but
God.
they will get the turret. And bro, I mean, I don't know if they have the speed to do this, to be honest. As look at this, Ophelia again just pushing that mid wave. Inhibitor's still down for 30, so Super Minion's still going to spawn.
Second they show, they just started up, but Ophelia is fight. There's no wave in mid, so he can't really do damage to the turret. They say, okay, he's got to get in here and try to help out, but he's not really doing consistent damage. They're going to turn on to Zest. This has not worked in the past. A big Moonlight Vigil doesn't really get the crit nor the damage as Tivers comes down, hits nothing. In goes Lospa, trying to get into that backline, hits a massive charm onto the back, and now Aphelios is doing so much to this team. Down goes the Zeri, and I think we have the team fight here for Gen.G. Frim is desperate to try to stop this from going down, but TP into mid, and Gen.G will be able to force a third game in this series.
There they go, straight into mid. It's LeBlanc with Static Shiv, and it is a split-pushing Gen.G to win. Not winning a majority of the team fights, but winning in the macro, that is for sure. Winner, Zest, and Ophelia, all three players prepping for a completely different win condition, avoiding the Zeri entirely, it felt like, minus those two fights that went really badly for Bro. But Gen.G, the much better team here in Game 2 to force the third. And, I mean, this is the kind of series we expected, to be totally honest, and it's delivering.
Yeah.
In some parts better than others, but it's a close one.
I'm gonna vote for mid.
I'm not voting for the Shiv bounce to bounce around.
I'm voting for the Shiv bouncer.
I'm not doing it. I mean, he played well, but I thought Zest was much more impactful. Zest also split push.
Has 100% kill participation on the LeBlanc, and Ophelia will pick it up here 6-0 and 10. A much cleaner game of LeBlanc this time around, but you can see just how oppressive the pick is, especially when the game is much more even, or even when they're ahead, right? Game number 1 was not a good example, but Ophelia was able to make it happen here in game